Somebody said that's rewarding, but coming against the Penguins, perhaps a little extra special?
Well, it was a good test for us. We talked about going into this game that we have to play our absolute best, and I think this is something that has to happen too after the 2 games we played earlier. You know, I already said this, but if we want to be the team we want to be, after 2 games like that, we have to come back with our absolute best to show ourselves and you know, how we have to play, and obviously we need points right now. It's a tight race already, so but playing Pittsburgh, you know, it's going to be a challenge. You know, they have so much skill. I felt like the way we set the tone in the first really helped us. You know, from there we just continued throughout the game, the forecheck, the energy, the making decision with and without the puck. So it was a good game for us.
In a way, was this kind of the best opponent you guys could have asked for, when you knew nothing short of, you know, your A effort was going to get it done for you?
Yeah, and I'm happy with the way we responded to that. You know, you can go out here and feel unsure of where we are after the 2 losses, playing such a good team, but instead we go out and really play our best. So that's good signs for us.
How important, how important was the second period after getting that 3-0 lead and not giving them a sniff?
Yeah, you know what, against this team, I didn't feel safe after 4-0. I'm going to be honest with you. You never know. They can turn things around so fast, especially if they start getting the power play out there. They move the puck so well and they create chances. So we kept talking about making good decisions throughout the game. You know, you're never safe, and we saw what happened for us against Minnesota. You know, a hockey game can change so fast. You have to be smart, and especially when you play one of the best teams.
Yeah, you take a look at your career and in the past when the team is slumped and you come up against a big opponent, the team has seemed to answer the bell. What does it say about the leadership in the locker room to have a response to the weekend like you had to tonight's game?
Well, like I said, if you want to be the team we want to be, it's just something that has to happen. And in this league, it's not about being great all the time. It's about being consistent, and that's why the teams that are up there. That's why they're up there. But you know, you can beat any team in this league if you're really committed and you're smart and playing the game. So it's more about being consistent than being great all the time. And tonight, obviously, we play one of our best games, I think. But this is something we have to come back with every night. You know, but it takes a lot out of every player to play at a high level.
Now, I know you've said about that you don't need a wake-up call. You've had wake-up calls in the past. Instead of a wake-up call, can this game be an affirmation of what needs to be done on a nightly basis?
Yeah, but we had a few of those, and we talk about how we have to play. But it's always good when you can answer back against a great opponent. And, you know, it shows, like I said, good signs of a good character in the team, in the room here. But again, it was a very disappointing weekend, but it's also how you respond from that. So, you know, we should feel really good about this game, but now it's about making sure we come back on Thursday and play exactly the same way.
You had a close call there, 0-0 with the 10.
Yeah, you know what, saves like that early in the game is so important, and you know, it kind of surprised me. Hit the stick over a defenseman. I think so he rised on me a little too much, so I couldn't control it. I knew I was in trouble, but I didn't think it would go back like that. But it was a big save, big moment of the game. You want to, especially for us coming from 2 losses, you want to get a good start. And after that, it kind of turned around for us. You know, I think we scored pretty soon after that, and we kept rolling after that. So it was a critical start for us, and we got them where we wanted tonight. So
how about
big points for us.
How about stopping Dupuis and Kunitz point blank a couple times? They crashed in the net a couple times, and you stopped it.
Yeah, well, I felt good. I think the last couple of weeks I've been feeling pretty good. Playing, I'm getting closer and closer to where I need to be, where I want to be. Throughout my 10 years here, I don't think October's been very good, except my first year. I was really good. But no, you know, you're working on details in the game, how you focus, how you make decisions, and I feel like it's coming. But it also helps when we work so hard, you know, in front of me and making sure they don't get second chances. So,
think this was the best effort all year in front of you?
Yeah, you know, we give up some chances, but looking at who we're facing, I think this was one of our better games because it's a really tough team to play against, and we did such a good job of controlling them for the most part. Obviously, they're going to get some chances, but because who they are, I think this was a great game, perfect game for us to step up to and play the way we need to.
When you talk about consistency, is the problem this year with that have to do with guys out of the lineup, key guys out of the lineup, or do you think the consistency issue?
Well, obviously, losing 3 defensemen, it's not going to help you.
Right.
You know, that's a big change. But I think the guys who stepped in here have done a great job. I think it's more just being on the same page. You know, everybody's working really hard. We just need to, you know, be on the same page in our own end. And like tonight, we're so focused because we know they have so much skill that we have to be right on. Otherwise, it's going to be a tough night. So it's the focus there and making good decisions. And when we do that, I think we're a pretty good team.
Thanks.
Thanks, Henrik.